Count this thing off. Give me a 3, 2, 1 action.
3, 2, 1.
It's your boy Blue Waves, Georgia Waver in the building. And we are doing something different today, y'all. What are we doing, y'all? What the Georgia Waver got going on now? This is my official, this is the official first episode of the How to Lock In 360 Ways podcast. So you will be able to listen to this, just the audio, you know what I'm saying? Or you can watch the video, but shit. You might want to goddamn, you might be doing something else, you can't watch it. You might just want to hear what the fuck going on, man. I got my sound engineer, my dog, Dabo. Y'all can't see him, he's a little bit off camera, but he's handling everything that he be doing with the microphone. Got the microphone right here. We got a little mix station set up right there, so we want y'all to be able to hear what the fuck Blue Wave got to say, man. Y'all already know what's going on with me, man. I've been doing this shit for about 2 years now. My page, SOA TV, we have transferred. We've transferred all our videos to How to Lock In. I told y'all a lie. We haven't transferred. We transferred the movement to How to Lock In 360 Ways YouTube page. We haven't uploaded a lot of videos there yet. This will be one of the top 3. I think we got 1 or 2 on there now. So you're catching this in its infancy. This is the beginning. But we wanted to add a podcast in. Like I said, man, give somebody. I'm not saying I'm schooling you, but give you some information that you can take and dissect it how you want to dissect the shit and add it to your regimen of what you got going on with your wave. So today's topic is, drum roll. Go over here, I want to mess the mic up. Woofing. Motherfucking woofing, man. I think woofing is a term that, and I am on the shout out to always whoever run the motherfucking page. I don't know who run the motherfucker, but I'm gonna get on Brush Connections too before the end of the podcast. But I'm on always right now. But yeah, man, woofing. I think woofing is one of those things that is so much out there about woofing. It's crazy. It's like so much information about woofing. You can go onto this Waver YouTube page and hear this, and go on this YouTuber page and hear that, and this YouTuber tell you to woof this long, and this one right here tell you to woof this long. And I'm like, when I first started, let me go back. I've been having waves all my life, off and on. I rocked a whole bunch of hairstyles, but waves is always my go back to wave style. Whether I had dreads or whether I was rocking the fro, I always went back to the waves. You know what I mean? But the terminology and the lingo and all that shit right there, it really has changed over the last 4 or 5 years. With of course, you got to bring up names. That's 360 Jeezy, my boy Poppy Farrell Blasted, Nick Wavy. Just to name a few. Just to name a few. There's hundreds of them out there now. But my boy Ed Wavy, that's my dog right there too. Goddamn. These waves right here, they kind of revolutionized the game, man. With like I said, with the lingo and the style and all that right there. But back in the day, we didn't call it woofing, so to speak. We called it growing your hair out. When you agree, growing my hair out. And then the reason you probably was woofing is because you didn't have enough money to get that cut on a timely basis. So you were just out there bullshitting in the streets. So you just kind of let time lapse by. But we didn't attenuate to our hair the way these wavers do now. And we still was waving. When we had the beehives and we used to have the Nas fade and shit like that. But it's definitely more emphasis on brushing now than it ever was. Trust me. We used to brush, but motherfuckers won't brushing like motherfuckers be brushing now. And woofing back then wasn't even a motherfucking term. But like I say, man, it's a lot of information out there about woofing, just like there's a lot of information out there about brushes. It's a lot of information out there about what kind of products to use. But at the end of the day, man, and this is just the Georgia Wave or Blue Wave's opinion, and make sure you chime in. Oh, yeah. Rewind, flag on the play. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, man. Make sure you subscribe, man, because a lot of y'all be hearing me, but y'all ain't subscribing, man. And I'm one of the realest niggas doing this shit, man. A lot of them niggas, they be with that fake shit for real. I be with the real shit. So, man, make sure y'all subscribe to the motherfucking page, man. Stop following all them fuck niggas. I ain't gonna say their names. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. Gay ass nigga. But anyway, it's a lot of information out there about Wolfin, man. But you have to apply shit to your own goddamn self, man. And I'm gonna say this: some of the waivers I fuck with the long way. They might not agree with what I'm about to say. You know what I'm saying? But once again, this my journey. This my shot I've been through and opinions I've done made off Wolfing, man. Wolfing is over motherfucking rated, man. It's overrated, y'all. It's overrated, and people do that shit too motherfucking long, man. It's all about knowing, to me, to the Georgia waiver, it's all about knowing your type of hair. You gotta be in tune to your body and your hair. What kind of fucking hair do I got? Am I a coarse hair waiver? My shit medium? Hey, you got white boys waving now, straight hair waivers. He might have number 2 wave, motherfucker like a snake, 2 way, but they wave it. So, once you identify that, then I think it goes deeper than that. Are you a medium coarse haired waiver? Are you a coarse haired medium waiver? I mean, it sounds crazy, but you can't be listening to, this my boy, I chop it up with him all the time on Twitter. They're my folk right here. I think he's stepping in Canada. I don't know him personally, but like I said, I know him through social media. Nick Wavy. Have you ever seen Nick Wavy waves? When he was waving, they're not like Poppy's. Poppy got like a lot of them. Nick shit big. So if you a waver out there and you listen to the Nick Wavy video about woofing, and you got Poppy Blaster type of hair, that technique might not work for you. The advice he give, if he's giving advice about on his hair, but you got another hair type, that shit might not work for you. Here you is, goddamn. I'm sure he could probably shit. I remember him and what's up, dude? Him and 360. They had a wolf battle, I think. Like I said, I've been waving for waving hard for 2 years. So I don't watch everybody's shit, man. Sir Charles, all them niggas, man. I don't watch all them niggas shit, man. I was just watching, trying to learn. I realized what the fuck I'm doing watching all these niggas. Like I said, no disrespect nobody, but shit, I know how to brush my hair. I know how to put grease in my hair. I know how to wrap my hair up. So I still watch people who I fuck with. I fuck with Poppy Blast. So I watch his shit still because I fuck with him. But I don't watch everybody's shit no more. I don't need no motherfucking tips. I know how to get motherfucking weight. And your boy is spinning due to the fact. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I ain't even tripping on this shit for real. But yeah, you gotta identify what type of hair you got. And then it goes, to me, it starts right there. You have to, being a waiver, man, being a waiver is like being an artiste. Y'all excuse me for a second. It's like being an artist. Artiste. You have to make it personal. And what I mean by that, make it personal, you have to find out what works for you. And I went through that shit. I mean, here I am when I first started waving, the rebirth. I call it the rebirth. When I came back and started waving again, coming off of fro, I'm up to 4 in the fucking morning watching 360 Jeezy videos and shit. Every little shit he say, I'm like, I'm hung on every word. And then, like I say, I found myself buying shit and going to get this and going to get that. I was like, man, hold up. First of all, I ain't no follower like that off muscle. Then, like I say, man, some of that shit won't working. I'm just being one thou wow, man. Some of that shit won't motherfucking working for the Georgia Waiver, man. So I'm like, shit, goddamn, I'm listening to everything home say, but the shit ain't ain't doing mine like it doing his. But then if you look at 360 waves, I don't know what kind of wave he called himself, but I'm sure it ain't like Poppy. It ain't coarse. Maybe it's medium or some shit. I don't know. But his shit ain't. I got my hair type more like Poppy's. You know what I'm saying? My shit more like his. So I was already fucking with him any motherfucking way. So it's kind of like let me goddamn view some of these techniques. And even with that, man, shit, Holmes is a super elite waver. So his hair is on a whole nother level, especially at that time, than mine was on. So some of that shit he was talking about, yeah, shit, the nigga said, goddamn beehiving. My shit was goddamn in the infancy, so certain shit wasn't working, man. So what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is, you have to come into your own, man. You'll be trying to goddamn listen to what this waiver say, listen to that waiver say. You go spend goddamn shit. It can get, I was gonna say hundreds, but if you spend hundreds on your shit, you goddamn got issues. I'm not finna spend no hundreds at one time. Over a period of time, you'll spend $100 easy. But just going out there buying goddamn them all them high price ass brushes and shit like that, it's just motherfucking hair at the end of the day. I mean, shit. Even a good artist got a good paintbrush, but I'm not finna go out there and spend no goddamn $80, $90 on a motherfucking brush and shit like that. Not the kid. Fuck that shit. But you got to find yourself, find what works for you, man. And what we all know, we can agree to one motherfucking thing. We can agree that as long as you working that motherfucking brush, as long as you ragging up, the waves gonna come, shawty. They gonna come. So, we're talking about wolfing. I noticed, and I'm speaking with my hair, of course. I notice with my hair, when I get around, first of all, everybody, your hair grows differently. Some people, tops might grow faster. Some people, sides might grow faster. Some people, backs might grow faster. You can get an all even, trust me. Next time you go to the barbershop, go get an all even, when you get your all even cut, just trust me. When you get about, let's say you with them for about, however long, at 3 weeks, get you a comb and start combing your hair up. I bet you're going to notice some part of your hair is going to be higher. It doesn't grow like all even like that. Some, like with mine, my crown area tends to grow faster. So while this might be at a 2.5 or a 3, goddamn, my crown area might be at a 3.5 or a 4. So even that plays off with wolfing. So you thinking you at you judging off your sides, and you might be into a 4-week wolf, but hell, your back goddamn puffed out. So you have to understand your head and your hair first before you just start throwing a random time on goddamn wolfing. Some waivers will tell you, man, you got to get a good wolf. You got to wolf for 8 weeks or 10 weeks, man. That's bull fucking shit. Hold up. And that other name, my boy, Living Wavy Ed. That's his name. That's my dog right there. I done hit him up for some good tips, man. And not to put Holmes' business in the street, but Holmes waving for real. And I love his pattern. How his pattern is and how his waves hitting. I like how they hitting. But bro, don't be goddamn. And I put your business out there in the street, bro. I put a little talk sweet in head. You know what I'm saying? He ain't finna do all that damn super goddamn long ass wolves. And it's called quality of life too. Do you want to be clean cut, looking straight? Or do you want to go through, you only look good for 2 weeks, and then for another 8, if you're doing a 10-week wolf, for 8 weeks, goddamn, you constantly wearing fucking do-rags to hide that shit and keep it compressed. I mean, it's about quality of life. If you a fucking banker or you somebody who have a professional job, you can't afford to goddamn do goddamn 8-week wolves and 10-week wolves. You gotta look clean cut. But if you're a little young dude going to school or whatever, you know what I'm saying, shooting ball and shit every day, then maybe you can afford that. But you will lose progress. You will lose progress if you wolf too fucking long. I'm trying to tell you, goddamn, I went through the same shit and I had to learn. And that come from learning my head, learning my hair. Where I'm at right now, I know, and I try, even this time I tried, Lord knows I tried. I said, you know what, I'm gonna push a 6-week wolf. Man, my hair don't do good, man. When I get around, I think I end up being like right at 5, maybe a little couple of days before. But right at 4.5 weeks, man, my shit starts, especially like right up in here. I don't give a fuck how much compression. I don't give a fuck if I use the 8.5, weight 159 damn hard brush. Man, I start losing definition. And to me, like I said, that's my sign of stop woofing. And when I start seeing definition and shit start looking puffy and shit like that, when I start seeing that, it's over with. But see, motherfuckers will tell you, woof for this long, woof for that long. And you'll believe that shit. And I don't think that they're telling you misinformation to fuck up your waves. No, it ain't that. They telling you what they doing and what works for them. What Poppy be saying all the time? He be like, he walked them dogs with no rope, no leash or something like that. Man, bruh shit laid, man. That man could probably wolf forever, goddamn. Blue Waves can't do that. 5 weeks in, Blue Wave finna get a cut, boss, because I'm losing progress. And that's what we don't want to do as waivers. We don't want to lose progress. You want to gain progress. You want every cut to mean something. I know some waivers, bruh. Every 2 weeks on the dollar, on the dime, they getting cuts and they spinning. They don't even whoop like that. Twice a month, them niggas getting cut up. They getting their shit rimmed up. You know, no homo, but that shit looks straight. Some motherfuckers whoop for goddamn. And true enough, if you got that hair type, if you got like a medium or closer to medium straight hair, you can whoop for a long time. But if your shit nappy, I ain't gonna call it nappy, but if your shit coarse, that's the proper term. Your shit coarse, and you a new jack, you a new nigga trying to get some waves, man, don't listen to that shit. Don't be trying to goddamn wolf no motherfucking 8 to 10 weeks and you just start getting waves a month ago. You finna be in for some fucked up shit. You gonna be on here like some of these I'm on the all, like I said, I'm on the all waves page now. I'm just looking at shit. You gonna be like on some of these motherfuckers who all of us, if you got a waiver page, if you got a YouTube page, everybody that had that person who asked them. I seen one dude, he be just jumping on everybody's page. I ain't put a name out there. He be jumping on everybody's page, asking everybody the same shit. But that's the problem, man. He's trying to get too much information from everybody instead of finding out about his own motherfucking hair. On like this dude right here, I'm looking at his he said 12 weeks and still working, still concentrating on my problem. I'm on the always page. The thread was put up September 21st at 8:18. This guy named Shame Dollars, shout out to Shame Dollars. And I'm looking at home wave. I can actually count this nigga. I don't know if he black or not, or Hispanic or whatever, but I can't see his face. But he got one. This on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He got 7 waves on top. In his post, he's saying 12 weeks and still working. Still concentrating on my problem areas until there ain't no problem no more. KTBM. And keep your eye on the prize. What I don't know what the fuck KTBM mean, but once again, his hair type allows him to woof that long. It's this other guy. I just seen his waves too. Let me find homes. And I'm keeping 100, man. Richard Bryant. This post was made September 21st at 6:23 p.m. on the Always page. He put, knocking these last straggling forks out. Wolf with a purpose. And that's very important. Wolf with a purpose. And that's what I was saying earlier. If you see your progress depleting, if you're not seeing no gains, like I'm looking at Holmes' hair right now. If you, like I say, September 21st, 6:23 p.m. on the Always page. If you pull it up, Holmes look like shit. His shit's spinning. He look like he fresh out. It don't even look like a wolf. Your wolf shouldn't look like a wolf. It shouldn't be all puffy and shit, especially if you been compressing. And he look real nice. His waves look nice and for me. I don't even see the fork she's talking about. Maybe they're on the other side. Maybe a half a fork or whatever. But that's a good wolf. That's a nice controlled wolf. That's how it's supposed to be. If your hair is growing and you going week after week, and you still see definition, you start to see more depth with your waves, then you good. Wolf on, baby. Wolf on. But when you see that shit start to get puffy and you don't see, like your waves are going away, that is your key. That's your sign. That's the wolf gods telling you to cut that shit. Don't be listening to these motherfucking elite wavers telling you to wolf forever, man. Blue Waves is trying to give you some game, man. This is the How to Lock In 360 Wave podcast, and this is the first one. I'm dropping these chronic flakes on you, man. Trying to put some game in y'all, man. I know I talk a lot of shit. Y'all see me on my motherfucking videos talking shit, popping that flavor, man. This is how we do it down south in Georgia, man. We kick that shit. We kick shit down here, man. And that's what I'm doing right now, man. I'm just kicking shit to you, but at the same time, I'm trying to teach you. I want y'all to learn something about the woofing shit, because I feel like woofing is one of those things in the waiver games that's people talk about it a lot, but it's not understood as well as it should be. People think that if I wolf when I get my hair cut, it's just gonna be waves there. Nah. If you brush your hair a lot and with the appropriate amount of time due to your hair type, then you'll start to see progress. But just woofing without a cause, like he said, he woofing with a purpose. If you woofing without a cause, you're gonna be going backwards, man. You're gonna be like some of these people on here, like I said, who will be page hopping and waiver popping and asking this waiver and that waiver the exact same. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them type of people. You'll see little buddy asking this waiver this shit. Then he'll hop on another waiver thread, ask him the same shit. He'll be on IG asking the same shit. I mean, it's because they're doing what a lot of people try to do. They trying to make this shit a quick process. This shit ain't no quick process, man. If you trying to be an elite waiver, unless it's, and then, I'm telling you this too now, genetics do play a part in waving. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I have a friend, her son is, she's mixed. Her son is, of course, well, she's mixed, but her baby dad is African American. So I guess her son is a quarter white. But when I say little buddy, man, I don't know what the fuck. Little buddy, all he do is water, brush. He sleep on that shit. He on rag, and I'm gonna find the picture and I'm gonna put it up. If you watching this podcast, How I Can 360 Ways, Wolfin, you'll be able to see it. If you're just listening to it, all tough titty said the kitty. But if you're watching this podcast, I'm gonna find this picture and show you little buddy waves. And for somebody who rarely brushes his hair, who don't rag up, shit, man, he's spinning. So that does play a part in it. But if you coming up from nothing, let's say you coming off some dreads, you done cut your motherfucking dreads, and you trying to get some waves now, and your shit just straight, you ain't got a ripple in there. It's gonna take some time, brother. It's gonna take some time, man. You're gonna have to get into a set routine, and mine's is simple. I get up in the morning, I unrag. After I unrag in the morning, I brush for about 15 minutes. I rag back up, go throughout my day. Sometime around the midday, I unrag and get in another session. And at night, I do the same thing. So I try to get in when I can. I'm not saying I do it every time, every day, but I try to get in three good sessions a day, and that gives me a lot of coverage. And I also, like I said, I observe my waves. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll look at a point on my waves, especially if I'm woofing. I look at this area right here. This is what tells Blue Waves what he needs to know. This area right here. This is what I pay attention to. When that shit right there starts to get puffy, and I stop seeing waves right there, time to go. That's it. So that's how I do it. But it's your hair. It's your journey. You're gonna have to find out what works for you. So, you know, if you want to experiment, and even with going, like I'm against the long woofs. Hell, I went on a long ass woof one time. I went on a damn like I say, inspired by the greats. And you want to, you know, people want to pattern themselves after greatness. I seen the Nick Wavy 360 Jeezy wore. I'm like, fuck, man, them niggas went on a goddamn long ass time without cutting their hair and shit. I went a long time. My shit got about that high. But then after I got it cut, it was like, I expected some magical, just the wave fairy just to come in there and just have my shit just super spinning. And I was like, man, I probably could have got them 2 cuts the time I did this shit, and to me, got more progress, because when your hair is shorter, you can work that motherfucker. True enough, you probably have to brush it a little bit more, but I feel like when goddamn, especially if you ain't got the right gear, if you ain't got a real hard brush when you woofing, I feel like when it's shorter, and you brush it with that medium, you can hit all goddamn day. You can just hit with that medium. When it start getting higher, if you just got like, you know, some people lazy like that. They don't go get the proper tools when you woofing. You cannot woof if you're a coarse hair wave. I can't speak for them soft haired niggas, straight hair wave, because I ain't, so I can't speak for their point of view. But if you are a coarse hair waver, man, you can't be out there and be woofing with no goddamn soft brush or no medium brush. That ain't gonna work, homie. You fucking up. Once again, you are losing progress. Another thing when you woofing, man, and shit, me personally, when I get a cut, let's say I get a cut and I'm at let me jump on my boy Brush Connections, jump on that page. Let's say I'm woofing, And I get a fresh cut. Off top, when I get a fresh cut, and I don't wash immediately. I don't wash immediately. But when I do wash, like say like I get my hair cut around about 12, I'm not gonna just go home and wash. I'm gonna get in like two brush sessions after the cut before I even wash my hair. Some people get a haircut and go straight to wash. I don't do that. I say I got down, wait till that night or sometimes even the next day before I actually wash my hair. But when I do that, first thing I do, man, is that I'm still gonna put about 2 or 3 layers of compression. Some people, when they cut down to a 1.5 or a 2, they just use 1. But to me, with my hair, my type of hair, I notice that if even when I get it cut at a 2 or 1.5, off top is 3 layers. It's 3 layers of compression. That's off the muscle. The only time that I might just have 2 layers of compression is when I'm working out. I jog a lot, so sometimes I'll be like, man, that shit be hot, and I put a stocking cap on, and then like lately I just been rocking. Shout out my boy CJ too at Monsoon Caps. Shout out CJ. I've been rocking the Monsoon caps. So I'll get the sports cap Monsoon, and I put it over my stocking cap, and I pull it up. I get it in a real tight fit like that, and I work out with that. But 9 times out of 10, I'm rocking 3 levels of compression at all times. And when it comes to woofing, if I'm at a 4-week woof, man, I might have 6 goddamn layers of compression on. So once again, that's another factor in the woofing. Imagine this: you woofing, you done watched Dick Wavy old videos about woofing, and here it is. You got 1 wave cap, then you got a soft brush, but you had a 5-week woof. You wasting your motherfucking time, bruh. So even when you woofing, man, you got to have the right shit. When you woofing, you got to have a hard brush, especially, I keep saying, especially if you're a coarse hair waver, you got to have a hard brush, and in my opinion, you got to have you some layers of motherfucking compression, just to keep everything nice and compact. Because once that hair starts, if you got some wiggle room in there, it ain't gonna lay down flat, man. You're gonna be losing progress, man. So if you had a 5-week woof, even two, man. If you just got a wave cap and a stocking cap, that ain't enough, man. That thing got to be tight. Tight is like, you know how them broads when they be getting them braids and shit be like this, damn it, like this, pull back, tight as they can take it. That's how your wave cap need to be. Like my forehead, it's a little sore now. It ain't just got a little tenderness to it because, and another quick tip too, moisturize your forehead, man. A lot of times the reason that shit start hurting, it ain't because the shit tight, is because it's dry and it's friction. So get your little cocoa butter, or you use your wave grease. Just, you know what I'm saying, before you put your rag on there, if you're using a do-rag, just put your little moisture right there so it'll have some, you know what I'm saying, it have a little place so it ain't just so tight the way it moves, that friction just got down, making it like a little rub burn or whatever. But yeah, man, make sure you got the right tools when you woofing. When I say tools, I mean your wave caps, your monsoon caps, or whatever kind of caps you're using, your do-rags, your stocking caps. Make sure you got the right brush. Coarse hair wavers, you need a hard brush. I use, I thought I had my brushes in here, but not in here though. But I use a Diane 8159. A lot of wavers telling me, Blue Waves, man, you been doing this shit a little while now, man. Up the ante, man. Change your wave, change your brushes. I mean, the shit's still hard. The bristle's still hard, so I don't see why the fuck I should change. Now I do want to invest in me another medium brush. I haven't made up my mind what kind I'm gonna get. It ain't gonna be no $80, no $6 brush, but I am gonna get me another a pro. I guess if you want to call a brush a pro style brush, a pro style medium brush, because the medium brush with my type of hair, the medium brush is the workhorse for my hair. So I'm gonna upgrade some of the things I got, man. But I really finna go off into after we're actually having a wave battle in Columbus, Georgia. Shout out to Columbus, Georgia. That is my hometown, GA. About an hour from Atlanta, hour and some change from Atlanta. But that's my hometown. We are having a wave off in December. Columbus Wave God. Shout out to the real wave God too. But yeah, Columbus Wave God, wave off, man. We having a wave off in December. So I'm gonna be doing like a short woof for me, is to me like for my hair, like 3 weeks. So every 3 weeks, I'm cutting. I'm not doing the 4s and 5s and 6s no more, man. Because like I said, I feel like if I go 2 or 3 weeks without a cut and then cut it and just be brushing the whole time, I just see more progress that way, man. I just see more progress that way. So that's how I'm doing it. And hopefully I'll win. It's a lot of people in my city who waving. Shout out to my boy Jones G. Shout out to DJ Pookie. Shout out to Boston George, man. Shout out to Ron Green, man. Shout out to Tim. All these boys waving, man. They waving. And they competitive now. We really doing this thing down here in Georgia, man. We trying to get young boys to cut that nappy shit off. You embarrassing us. And look clean cut and presentable, man. Nothing against the dreads, man, but this is how we rocking down here, man. So in closing, man, the word for today is Wolfin. Know when to wolf. Wolf with a purpose. All those good things, man. Make sure you subscribe to my page, How to Lock In 360 Waves, man. Rock with your boy. You can see all my old videos still on SOA TV. We will try to transition some of the videos over here, but I ain't gonna lie. Some of them shit, like my prison brush video shit, I got damn near 100,000 on there. I'm not finna fuck up them numbers for nobody. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna stay right there on SOA TV. But all the new shit, and all the ones that didn't do too good, and if it's a band or under, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna put them motherfuckers over here so y'all can check them out over here, man. But I am gonna be bringing my on the road film thing to this channel, I like in 360 Waves. So that's when you're gonna catch me out in the street, just pull it up on waivers, trying to get tips of the trade from them. I already got one, the cold water whip method by Tim, my boy Tim. I met him up at CJ's world famous CJ Wings in Columbia, Georgia, and he gave us some tips on the cool water whip method. So that's how we doing it, man. We're gonna expand this shit, man. We ain't gonna just do videos in the motherfucking bathroom, holding up the motherfucking mirror. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, everybody doing that. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to expand the brand. We're going to get out these motherfucking streets. We're going to also visit some barbershops in Atlanta and holler at some of the waivers up there, man, and see what they got going. Because the pimping good up in the A-Town. Best believe that. Them boys, they're spinning too, man. So, like I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. This your boy Blue Wave, man. Georgia Wave in the building. Y'all already know how I'm rocking. Y'all already know how I get down. Peace.